Good morning, Miss Lyudah. You wrote me, today is a special week for starting love connection this marvelous autumn. I was always open for love connection. So many times I spoke on melting in the heart. This is completely selfless, with no desires, just approaching cosmic truths. One woman, I said it to her. She replied, I do not want this. This means she has not the necessary politeness, dignity to enter the cosmic unity. She is certainly a Christian and knows, was ihr einem meiner Geringsten angetan habt, das habt ihr mir angetan. What you have done to the smallest of mine, thou hast done against me. She looks very hard living. She seems she has a time to heart-body unity. Some years later I saw her in the bus. I spoke again. I must go out now. My name is not Rumi, Jalaluddin Rumi, who says, come, come, come again, again. No, after 3 years, she is not ready to melt in the heart. Arabic people do this with zikr. In the middle of the group there is a fire. They hold their hands and says, bowing down all the time, La ilaha illa Allah. The letter Ha is good for the heart. It opens, it helps opening the heart. The bow down is helpful, not to be too much arrogant. And in holding hand to anyone on the left and on the right, you are ready for truth, ready to melt in the heart. And when this woman, she did work in Arcade, Plastilleul, was thinking that I want to make love with her. She's a Christian. She knows what it means, love in Christian tradition, to be ready to be killed for her. This is the true meaning of making love for Christians, ready to be killed for her. This is what Jesus was doing by the ununderstanding disciples. He saw, perhaps when I allow to be killed, I do some little effort to understand that they are welcome in the realms of ultimate bliss where our Heavenly Father lives, instead of discussing on why do you give this oil to the feet of this woman? Okay, one always should be open, but I know whenever I did meet somebody, I got a hammer in the heart. Who once said you are ready to be killed for someone? They diplomatically spit in your face. I hope that you are searching for a lovely soul second half. No, I'm not searching. The soul itself is doing the work at my place. Searching is always superficial. And when you say a second half, you call me a half human being. But I'm very much longing to be a one human being. When you are a one, then you really can share. If you are only a half, usually love means desiring. Then one should be honest and say, I told it to my wife when I was married. She several times said, I love you. I said to her, say it again and I divorce. Please be honest. Don't say I love you. Say, I need you. I feel lonely. I need someone with me. Shenzi stopped saying it. Though I wish for you, don't stay a half woman. Allow to have a longing to be one. A princess in human beings, not a half. Then when the other half is doing something you do not like, you are almost ready to kill yourself. Seneca, the old Roman, he wrote letters, and there he also said, the wise likes to have friends, not that he needs them, but he would like to share what he has found. If there is not a group, then perhaps one. If there is no one, stay alone and grow more and more. So I hope for you too you have the courage not to fall in love, but as Osho always said, to rise in love. Never fall in love, then you are less and in danger to be misused. I am an unmarried girl. I was married, I divorced. I was not mature enough to deal with the difficulties. I was too much a half. I did not know what to do. Recently I've heard a song of Elvis Presley. You are always on my mind. And when you listen what he says, it's just a confession. He confesses mistakes he has committed. When you were lonely, he says, I did not hold your hand, in some other words. I did not say enough that I love you, or that I want to be here for you. I was not enough expressing true good feelings for her. And when she had difficulties, and I love so much Mozart's Requiem, which has helped me much, for since childhood the death was the main thing I was concerned, feeling life is unlivable when you have no deeper understanding for death. Or in other words, having a life that has meaning, you must search or long for the meaning of death. The day can never be bright when you hate the night. When you ignore the night, the day is never bright. So I see your photo, and I have the feeling you are a very honest woman. And when I read you are unmarried, I'm glad that you did not jump in any relationship possible. There is a poem of Heinrich Heine. It sounds very, one has to laugh in reading it, but it is so sad, so very. Something a young man did love a woman, and this woman did love another. So he jumped in somebody else and so on. I don't remember exactly. This trouble, a very good exercise I feel one can do, was given by Osho, and I have completed it. One exercise is just remember your own mother and they, even if she far away or already gone, please take a rest in my belly for 10, 20, 30 minutes. And I think every mother will be glad when you do it. And the other exercise is, no, this is my exercise. This one from Osho I did read is feel yourself again being in the belly, the womb of your mother, and imagine this with gratefulness. This can help much for relationship today because as I feel sex is always important, this is nothing else than a longing to be again in the womb of the mother, or as it was the first day, to be in her arms. In heaven, no newspaper, no neighbor doing silly things. I think this is sex. Just one tries again to behold in the arms of the mother and to forget all on earth. So I wish you this to do, such exercises. I do sometimes. You also can do Tibetan Tonglen, a very nice exercise. Very nice. I must tell you the story. There was a man, he went to the doctor and he said, in 3 months you will die. Then he went to another, he said the same, in 3 months you will die. Then fed up with always the same answer, he went to a wise one, and the wise said, it is true. In 3 months you will die. But now do the right thing. Since you know it now, all say it. Be consequent and do the right thing. Leave your apartment, go straight forward to the graveyard, and there you do not eat much. You drink the needed, and there you do an exercise, the best exercise possible you can do. Please do this exercise there and nothing else. When you breathe in, take in the pains of your friends. The heart is capable when you do it lovingly, or even with gratefulness that I give you, the heart is able to do good with it. We'll see. And when you breathe out, you send to your friends all love you have, all best wishes you have. Then the man accepted the advice of the wise one in Tibet, left the apartment and went straight forward to the graveyard to do this exercise. Compassion is the best healing possible. After 1 month, he was by full health and returned back into his apartment. I wish you too, you are not sick to death, but it seems you are searching for a lovely second half, and searching is similar to begging. And when you need this, it is not the sickness of the man that you will die in 3 months, but it is an illness of the heart that must be cured. So instead of searching, you may do this tumbling. You imagine your best friends and those that will be the other half soul. In breathing in, take carefully, lovingly, nicely their pain on you. You might say, please do not give me all the pains in a second, otherwise I'm killed. Please only give me as much as I'm not a hero. I'm not Jesus Christ. I am not Saint Antonius, Saint Augustine. Please just give me as much as I can digest, so I can still go on walking in the street. Not so much. Then you do this, and by breathing out, you give all well wishes, all your love you have to these people. This might cure the wound in your heart that make you searching. It is not bad, not at all, but it is a wound in your heart that you are searching for a loving second half. So by doing this exercise, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, it's really possible that this wound is cured. And at the place of the wound, there will be divine gifts. Real love. It means not desiring, perhaps longing to be compassionate. This is something else. Instead of seeking for a second half, You may have a longing to hug another second half, to protect, to mother the half man. I think you understand me. Instead of searching, you will be approaching to be a fountain of love, to give shelter to those that are searching you. And then you can tell them the same thing I have said to you. Let us grow in the heart. Let us grow in love and many things. Slowly, slowly go towards the true meaning of life. This I wish you heartfully. Forgive, please, my long speaking. You were bored to listen. Bye bye.